The national president of Orisun Igbomina, Chief Gbenga Awoyale, has declared that the unanimous decision by the political stakeholders in Kwara South to zone the 2027 senatorial seat to Igbomina is historic and must be respected in the interest of equity and unity. Awoyale, who spoke to Arewa PUNCH in an exclusive interview on Monday, said the consensus marked the first time all blocs in Kwara South Igbomina, Ibolo and Ekiti jointly agreed on zoning the Senate seat, describing it as a turning point in the zone's political history. What we are witnessing today in Kwara South is truly historic. This is the first time all political stakeholders have come together with one voice on zoning the senatorial seat. The agreement reflects political maturity and a shared understanding that fairness and strategic planning are essential for sustainable development in the zone, he stressed. Awoyale recalled that zoning and power-sharing arrangements had long shaped Kwara politics, citing the 2007 agreement that followed negotiations between Igbomina leaders and former Governor Bukola Saraki. I led the negotiations on behalf of Orisun Igbomina when there was resistance to Saraki's second term. We agreed that power would rotate to us after his tenure, which eventually produced Abdulfatah Ahmed as governor in 2011, Awoyale reminded. He added that the agreement set a precedent for fairness, just as it also demonstrated the value of dialogue and consensus. On the need for unity ahead of the 2027 elections, the politician said stakeholders from Ibolo and Ekiti blocs had openly endorsed Igbomina's claim to the Senate seat, noting that Irepodun Local Government Area had never produced a senator since 1999. This level of unity is unprecedented. Even the PDP is considering zoning its Senate ticket to Irepodun, the party chieftain said. He dismissed claims that it was the turn of the Irewolede axis, noting that the area currently enjoys several national appointments. Irepodun has never been represented at the Senate since 1999. That is the injustice we are addressing. Anyone interested in contesting should focus on what they can offer, not on attacking others, he added. Awoyale also called on stakeholders to prioritize credibility, competence, and accountability in selecting candidates for the 2027 elections, warning against political opportunism. Anyone who cannot convincingly show that he has the capacity to serve should not be considered. The future of Kwara South depends on who we present, he said. On governance, he commended the G7 group for recognizing the performance of the Kwara State governor, describing it as a morale booster for the zone. The governor's achievements speak for themselves. We should support good leadership while insisting on accountability, he maintained. Addressing internal party disputes, Awoyale criticized what he described as divisive actions by some political actors, stressing that criticism of the government should be constructive and objective. Politics of division does not help development. Criticism must be based on facts and aimed at improving governance, not personal gain, he maintained. He also noted that, so far, no serious governorship ambition had emerged from Kwara South, urging aspirants to demonstrate sincerity and grassroots engagement rather than relying on rumors and endorsement. You cannot expect the governorship to be handed to you. You must ask for it with sincerity and commitment, Awoyale said. Awoyale also criticized the performance of current National Assembly members from the zone, saying traditional rulers and stakeholders were dissatisfied with their representation at the federal level. Our representatives should be our advocates in Abuja, but they have fallen short. This is unacceptable. We must be careful in selecting future candidates with integrity, capacity, and commitment, he said.